Here is Lake Titicaca in Bolivia. Question: is the lake water level or is the lake water curved? That wasn't too difficult. And here is Echo Lake, New Hampshire, USA. Again, question: is the lake water level or is the lake water curved? And what a lovely reflection, a mirror image on a calm, flat lake. And finally, as we are looking at calm, flat lakes, a picture of Lake Buttermere in England. I hope now you can clearly see that we don't have to ask the question of whether the water is level or curved. In fact, by its very definition, water is level. Now, a water level device is a siphon utilising the liquid water surfaces to establish a local horizontal line or plane of reference. It can be used to match water level elevations at locations that are too far apart for a spirit level to span. Water level devices utilise the principle that water will always find its own level. They are very accurate instruments that are used widely throughout the construction and building industries. Water levels have been used for many years. The water level is low tech compared to the laser level, but it can be more accurate over long distances. Speaking of water levels and civil engineering brings us to the Suez Canal. The Suez Canal is an artificial sea level waterway in Egypt connecting the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea. The 120-mile canal is a key trade route between Europe and Asia. It contains no locks. This means that the water in the canal is at sea level at one end and at sea level at the other, and therefore at sea level all along its routes, all 120 miles of it. No curved sea level here. It is level, and it has to be. And if it's level along its entire route, how do you think they surveyed it? Theodolites for measuring angles between designated visible points in the horizontal and vertical planes, and water levelling devices. The map shows the Suez Canal starts at Port Said on the Mediterranean coast and ends at Suez Port on the Gulf of Suez at the northern end of the Red Sea. The problem, if the surface of the Earth were a curve, as in a sphere or globe, is that the water level would need to drop by 9,600 feet one end to the other, which is 1.8 miles, which it clearly doesn't, or the Mediterranean would have drained out into the Red Sea. Here is a picture of a container ship going through the Suez Canal. It looks flat to me in the distance. The horizon is flat and, as usual, is at eye level. And that's not the curve in the distance, but perspective, called the vanishing point. These are examples of other vanishing points. Again, they are not going beyond the imaginary curve. There is no curve. Water is level, and the Suez Canal proves it. Simples. So we finish with this final question. A, does the water in the Suez Canal remain flat and level throughout its length? Or B, does the water in the Suez Canal change its height by 9,600 feet in order to follow the supposed curve of the Earth? Simples. And that should really give you something to think about.